Wow, even the liberal media is melting down? I love it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that if you're following me, that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hitting this like button right here so my content could consistently be recommended to you. And also, when you subscribe to the channel, make sure you press that yellow bell button. That way, you will be notified whenever I do post a video. So, ladies and gentlemen, we know that things are going on right now. I told you I'm going to keep these flowing out as long as I keep getting them in regards to updates on news, updates on what's happening in regards to this election. Trump might say something, somebody else say something, whatever news are being, I'm trying to get something out of my teeth while I say that. Whatever news is being released as an update, I will be updating you guys as well. But in this particular case, we have to talk about this because I love when you have the lamestream, lying, evil-driven media to push out these certain agendas and rhetorics, right? I love it. They do all this stuff. And then we get to come back to them and call them on a lot of the bull crap that they were saying. And I love it. Rubbing the salt, the kosher salt, the Himalayan salt. I don't care, the iodinized salt, sea salt. I'm rubbing it all in those wounds. Watch this.
Well, in our republic, voters get to make a choice, and there are always winners and losers. Some in the liberal media felt very confident in their candidate. Others said they should have been more cautiously optimistic.
I think it's going to be a blowout, actually. I don't think it's going to be a close race. I think there are going to be those Republicans that just vote for Harris.
It'll be tied on Election Day, as always it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
You call us trash? Oh, J.D. Vance, you just stepped up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I worked for Sarah Palin.
Then I would say take Harris over 270 electoral votes. Let these fools in these crypto markets do something. Let them drive the betting line into a favorable place and then take advantage of it. That's what I would do. I think she's going to win.
This month, you wrote Trump is toast. Do you stand behind that today?
Oh, even more so.
But then came something called an election, and the American people voted, and we spoke through our votes, and
we need to really take a step back and think about what does that say about us.
People who woke up this morning with a dream and are going to bed with a nightmare.
I'd like to know what that says about us as a country.
I'm mystified in some ways. Who are we as a country? And we're starting to find out. And from what I'm seeing right now, I'm not sure I like it.
Pete Hegseth, in focus with me now. One word comes to mind, and it's introspection. And if they don't do some, it's going to get difficult for all of us because we're here together.
No doubt. By the way, these comments are a reflex, right? If your reflex has been blame Trump and his supporters for their views, they're your problem, then that's going to be your initial instinct.
True.
The question is that next level, right? So James Carville has been warning the Democrat Party for months, for years now, hey, this woke stuff that you're peddling doesn't appeal to large constituencies who might go out and vote for Trump. So he predicted Harris, but his instinct said something else. Will he say that same thing to his party at this point? Sonny Hostin, you played that clip on The View just today, blamed directly, and this is a direct quote, uneducated white women.
Yeah.
Uneducated white women are the reason why Trump won. And one of her co-hosts actually pointed out that's the reason Trump has the support that he has is because you keep demeaning his supporters as if they're not capable of understanding that they feel less secure, illegals have entered their neighborhoods, everything costs more, and they've got foreign wars they don't believe in. So I think it is a moment for introspection. We'll find out whether they're capable of it. But a lot of brains are broken right now, Harris.
Yeah,
and so they're going to say things that they may regret tomorrow.
Yeah, Joy Reid said the same thing, blaming white women. Black women, you stood in there. I don't think that we have any idea how many people who didn't want to tell their friends and neighbors that they voted for Donald Trump. Let's be gentle on the demographics there for these two women, because you're taking down an entire race of people. And it's really odd coming from the left. Or maybe not.
Well, that's the problem, is that they look at people only in group categories, right? Identity politics says if you are X, you will vote Y. And Trump showed that, no, it's not about that. What do you believe? What creator, what do you...
And how much green do you need?
Worship? All of those things matter more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The color that matters to everybody. The color of money. Paying for groceries. President-elect Trump and his supporters celebrating a historic victory, and he will deliver a strong foreign policy. Many of our allies abroad have reached out to Trump to congratulate him, which includes Ukrainian President Zelensky and Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. We understand that Netanyahu was one of the first to call him. They spoke on the phone for about 20 minutes today, and the call is known to have been warm and cordial. And then Israel's leader posted this: congratulations on history's greatest comeback, exclamation point. Your historic return to the White House offers a new beginning for America and a powerful recommitment to the great alliance between Israel and America.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing how these people come up with the craziest scenarios and the things that they say, and people have no idea that they are being insulted. They are completely being insulted by some of these comments that these news journalists, these anchors, even host. I will be doing a video later on Sunday hosting. Don't worry, I will be getting on that, because that right there, some things that she said some of the most demeaning things, and people just eat it up. She sat there and pretty much blamed this election on uneducated white women. What is that supposed to mean? Just like she told black women, and go out there and get your black husbands or your black boyfriends, because they're ridiculously stupid. Yeah, that's what Sunny Holston said. Miss directly in the bloodline of slave masters. That's what she had to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all see that when these people who are nothing more, understand, y'all, a lot of people that work in the media, they're nothing more than puppets for the main machine. Vivek Ramaswamy said it. We are up against a machine, not necessarily like they want to say this is the democracy. We got to do this, you got to do that, blah, 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 blah. No, you are up against a machine. And what's brilliant about what we just seen unfold, in my opinion, we got to see the American people completely dismantle that. People that got YouTube channels like mine that have spoken out, that have educated, revealed the truth, showed the truth, showed you statistics, showed you facts, showed you evidence, get you to critically think. I'm glad that it spread it that way, because the American people apparently spoke. It's crazy. And I know that some of these people that work in these media companies, especially ones that's leaning way far left, they are only doing what they are told to do. But what's scary is the fact that they really believe that a lot of you Americans were really going to be stupid and fall for it. I'm so glad that we were able to show them that despite of what they put out on the news, there were some legitimate, patriotic Americans who were talking to your neighbors, talking to your co-workers, because it got to a point where I know they say we don't speak politics, which I understand that. But when it comes to the issues of life, we can talk on those things. We can talk about, man, gas prices being high, inflation, how much food is costing. We could talk about things like that without having to necessarily put politics in there. What I used to say on my channel all the time, well, I say it all the time still now, but I used to always say, how can you take a life situation and just because they talk about those life situations in politics, you say that you're talking politics? No, we're talking life. People struggling, people homes being broken into, gangs taking over, illegal immigrants coming in, getting free housing, getting free money, beating up our police officers. That's not a political issue per se. That's a human issue that became something that politics are talking about. If y'all follow me. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. I think it's beautiful seeing the Joy Reids, the Joy Bears, the Sunnies, the Whoopies. It's lovely. The Vans. Oh, my son. I love seeing it. And what I can't wait to see either is once and y'all know I'm going to stay on this like crazy. When I'm going to be posting videos for the next 4 years that President Trump is there, to sit there and throw it back in your face, say, I thought he was going to deport us. I thought he was going to put black people and brown people all in these little cabins and all. But I can't wait to start throwing all that crap in your face, because these are going to serve as receipts to pull it back up. And I'm not going to want to hear anything like y'all try to do with the Fauci out your hokey pokey clock shot demic. I don't want to hear anything like, dude, that's so 2024. That's so 2023. I don't care. I'm bringing it up. I'm rubbing it back in your face because you're wrong. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to get into your cell phones and let somebody know about this channel. You just got one person in your cell phone you can tell about this channel. Encourage them to subscribe to the channel and do what you see in that cloud right there, ladies and gentlemen. The next video that I'm going to do in chronological order in reference to this video with commentary will be up here. Things that I do as a variety on this channel will be down here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.